Found it. Oh, you love technology. Hate it. Right, so power of 3. I'm going to go through a few different ones here as well. I'll go through the sharing bonus. They call it a sharing bonus, the fast start, and the retail profit. So retail profit really is just your markup. So when you go in a shop, you buy something, they bought it cheaper from the wholesaler, they sell it you more. Retail profit, that's the difference between the two. That's all it is. We can do that as well. So we can sell at retail and we buy at wholesale. So the difference is the retail profit. So that's one way of earning money with doTERRA. Okay. I hope everyone understands that one. The second way, as you can see, can you see my screen?
No, you're not sharing anymore.
I'm useless now like this. Can you see it now?
Yes. Yes.
Sorry. There we go. Right. So that's retail profit. So the second way, the sharing bonus, it's called fast start in the Europe and the UK. And it's a way of getting paid weekly for introducing people. So as you can see from the picture, if you introduce someone, you get 25% in India of what they buy in their first 60 days. It's not your 60 days, it's their first 60 days. So that's usually the kit that they buy, and any products after that. It's usually 1 or 2 LRP orders after that, or regular orders. They're not called LRP in India. So it's whatever they order in the first 60 days. So if they order at the beginning of the month and then they get another order in, it's usually 2 orders and the kit of 25%, which is quite a good bonus, and you get that paid weekly, which again, you could use that towards your own order if you wanted to, that money. Now, if they introduce somebody, then you get a further 10% of what that person that they've introduced orders in their first 60 days as well. Okay, so that's a total of 35%. Now, we have it the same in the UK, but it's just 20, 10 and 5. It's just split up differently over different levels, but it's the same bonus. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you about the power of 3, because it can be quite confusing, the power of 3 bonus, but it's a great one to work towards if you are enrolling regularly. Okay, it's paid monthly. They're all paid monthly, all the bonuses except the sharing bonus, the fast start one, that's weekly. So as you can see from the screen there, if you do your own order, your own 100 points order, and you introduce other people, you only need 3 doing their 100 points order as well. But the team volume has to be 600. So obviously you need to introduce more than 3 people. So if you introduced 5 people and they were all doing 100 and you were doing 100, then that would be enough. You would have your 600 points. Okay. It doesn't work like that though. Some people order and some people don't. That's just a guideline and illustration. Some people will order more. I have some people in the team that order 300-400 points a month because they love the oils. Some, you know, and if say you ordered 250 and someone in your team ordered 350 and it comes to 600, it still wouldn't be enough. You still have to have a minimum of 3 doing a minimum of 100. You can have as many more as you like, but at least 3. Once you have secured a 600 between all of you, and at least 3 and yourself are doing 100, it doesn't matter where the extra come from, as long as they're on your front line. And once you've secured that, what's beneficial then is to place people that you enroll after that under people that are active in your team. So people underneath them that you want to help. You can keep them all front line, but you wouldn't get any more power of 3 bonus on that level. What we recommend is that you help somebody in your team and you help them work towards their power of 3 by placing people. And you would, by doing that, you're helping them earn a bonus in the future, and you're helping yourself by getting the second level power of 3. And you have to help 3 people on the second level achieve the same. Okay, so the key points here is 100 points yourself, and don't forget you can do that with other people's orders as well as your own. You've got to have 3 people doing 100 minimum, and a team on the front line, including your own order of 600. And all it is teaching other people to do that. Once you've got yours secure, then you teach other people how to do that. And it's just duplication. And if once you teach 3 people that you're helping in your team to do that, you've got your second level. And the bonus for that is, as I put on the other screen, it's in India, it's 3,000 rupees for the first level, 15,000 rupees for the second level, and a whopping 85,000 for the third level. That's big money. Yeah, it's big money. It's a lot of money. It's worth getting. It's worth, and you're securing your business. We used to go for rank advancement before, and you absolutely can do that if you want. But this secures not just helping other people, but securing your own level to be able to rank advance. And it helps you form a really good structure to be able to rank advance as well. So it's definitely the way to go. Power of 3 with rank advancing in mind as well. But the bonuses are really good. So it's really worth sharing the oils with other people, because it very, very soon your own order will become self-funded through your own business, the more you share our wonderful oils with the people. So what happens is, after that 60 days, because some people get a bit confused here, and I did in the beginning, as you can see here, it's only for 60 days of the new person. So when we go on to this, it's called the unilevel bonus scheme. After 60 days, it drops into this chart here on the screen, and you get paid a percentage between 2 and 7% of what that person and that volume is doing at that level. Okay, as you can see from the screen, and the levels you get paid depend on what rank you are currently at. Okay, so have a look at that chart, see where you want to aim for, and see what you need to do, how many people you need to bring in. So at elite, you need 3,000 volume, and then you will be getting up to 6% on your level 5s down to level 5. So it's really good. So the reason it's higher in the beginning is like a thank you from doTERRA for introducing that person. Without you bringing that person in, they wouldn't have them in the business. So it's thank you, and that's for sharing, and that's where you get that bonus. And after 60 days, it becomes a residual income, because once that person's trained by us or yourselves, you don't need to do anything with that person anymore. They're just going to order, they're just going to share the oils. So that's why we call it residual income, because you've done the work and then you reap the rewards later on for ongoing orders. It's a fantastic way of working. It's really good. I still get residual income from a previous company, and I don't do anything there anymore. But this plan is amazing. It's a lot better than any other compensation plan that I've seen in network marketing. And I looked at quite a few before I changed to doTERRA. Did my homework this time, because the previous company wasn't paying anything like this one. That's that one. And as you move up the ranks, you can see you also get different bonuses for different levels: Premier, Silver, Gold, etc. The more you rank advance, the more bonuses you get, basically. Don't want to go into that in too much detail. You can have a look at the plan, but I wanted to just clarify this one and make sure everybody understood what the power of 3 is and how crucial it is to building really good structure in your team. And it's quite easy to get them bonuses in the early days if you work with your upline as well. Okay, I'm going to share now, because it's got the monetary figures on it, the PowerPoint again, because I think that was easier to explain what you get. I can't minimize it when I'm zooming. Okay. Any questions while I'm trying to find this?
No, I'm good.
Did you understand it? Okay.
It takes some getting used to, doesn't it?
It does. Absolutely, it does. Yeah, I'm not going to deny that it does. Yeah.
I'm sure when it clicks into place, it's okay.
Yeah, good. It will click into place the more you kind of do it. Yeah. I'm just trying to find where I've just put that. I closed it down. I'm just going to try and find Megan, have you got any questions? Was it clear enough?
Yeah, it's
Hello.
quite clear enough for me. Yeah.
Okay, good.
And,
I'm just going to repeat
I
this.
got my answer already. You answered like where to place my new enrollees. Like my new enrollments will be, I need to place them to in order to manage the volume of my team members. Yeah.
So yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here it is. Found it now. Yeah, I would look after your own first, your own front line. Make sure you've got that for a couple of months at least, and it's going, and then help other people in your team. Yeah, because you can't get your second level if you've not got your first level. It's explained here a bit easier as well. Here we go. I'll just so I went through it before, but this one should be easier to explain.
Yeah, sure.
Here. So power of 3. It's the same for all countries, the power of 3. Just let me do it on a bigger slideshow.
Hello.
Yeah, hi,
Hello.
Archie.
After 60 days, if I make another 3 people, so I get benefit of all these 3 people also?
Yeah, it's not your 60 days, it's their 60 days. Don't worry about how long you've been in. That's what affects your upline, not you. If you introduce someone within the 60 days of them joining, you will get the commission on the fast start bonus. 60 days has got nothing to do with power of 3. It doesn't matter. It's just for your sharing bonus, the 60 days, their 60 days.
Okay. And another question is,
yeah, just let me clarify. Once they've been in 60 days, you don't get that sharing bonus anymore. You get the uni level. They go into the big chart, the uni level. You get that one then. Because that 60 days is like a training. You paid for introducing them, and you paid because they're ordering, because you're training them and showing them how to do it. It's like a reward really for bringing them in and looking after them. Usually after 60 days, people know what they're doing and they know how to order, and you know, you're just doing other outside training with them as a group. But it's where you spend most of your time with them in there for 60 days, your new people.
okay. And another question is, if this month I jump gold level, so I get benefited of silver level also, yeah, gold level, yeah, both.
Gold level. You need a lot of people in your team to get to the gold level. I can't remember what rank you're at. Are you at director? You would go towards exec next. I think you're at director level. So you would just need to get more people in your team to get your volume up to 2,000 to be exec. I know you might be working towards gold. I'm not gold yet. It takes a while to get there. So what you need to do is introduce more people, get them on your front line, secure your power of 3, and then work towards gold. But placing people under people who may or may not be active isn't always the way to do it. Look after your own first, then you can work out who's committed, who's ordering every month, who really wants this, who's sharing the oils with other people, who's working with you, and then you can figure out who you're going to help the most first. And then you will place people under them. That's how we do it. Okay, that's my advice if you want to be successful and earn money easier and quicker.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, no problem. I do want to clarify though, when people join, their first order is a kit, and it's not classed as a regular order. It's that from month 2 that it becomes the 100 LRP order, loyalty reward program. A kit isn't loyalty reward program. So if you're lucky enough to have someone placed in your team, just don't assume that will count to you at power of 3. It counts towards your 600 team volume here. But also remember, if you move that person under someone else, it's not in your volume anymore on your front line. So it's in theirs. But if it's a kit, then it doesn't count. It counts next month. It counts towards the volume, but not the 100 LRP.
And if we give some products from some medical stores,
I'm not sure what you mean there, Archie. What do you mean? Ask me again. I don't quite understand it.
Yeah, what exactly you want to say?
आपण सपोज मेडिकल स्टोर्स मध्ये काही प्रोडक्ट्स ठेवले तर त्याला काही कोणी बिल वगैरे मागितलं तर आपण काय करणार?
No, that you have to give it as it is your own order, no? So they are not the member under us.
Yeah, I'm just like want to ask clarification for that.
No, it is nothing from the
GST and bill, how can we provide them?
It would,
No, that-
surely it would be doTERRA product only, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
If that's what Archie meant.
No, what she's trying to tell that in case, like, she approached to some of the medical shop, like, people who are having medical shops. So they are
Yeah.
ready to
Oh,
take these products from her. But what they want is a bill, like, so.
oh,
So
They
she
want a
says,
bill.
like, it won't be possible to give it from our end because we are getting from the company on our own
Yeah.
name, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
oh.
By that, yeah.
Yeah. So she can put that through in her own ordering. Yeah, but if they're not a member, it's not going to place under. But you would have a big PV yourself in that case if you was
Yes.
buying for other people. We do get an invoice, but for instance, I've got my own company name. If it's not a limited company yet, but it's Family Essential Oils and Neil's Essential Oils Worldwide. So if you had your own company name and you wanted to do it as a limited company, you would be able to send them an invoice themselves. It's not really the way that we recommend people doing it, though. It would be worth them signing someone up in the health food shop who wanted to do their own ordering, and then that could go under Archie as one of the 3. It would be better to do it that way.
Okay. But can we register someone with the name of company? Like, is it possible?
Well, you can do, yeah. I'm not sure how it works because it's different rules in India. You would just have to check with customer services with that, but it is possible in Europe and the UK, yes. Things are slightly different due to the India really strict laws. So check that one out. But yeah, I would say you probably can. But how to do it, I would not like to, hazard a guess.
Mm.
But yeah, the more likely is if you could do a person in the store, say whoever owned it, and they could do their own ordering through their own back office, but you would still benefit. Sometimes people want to do that for everything because they think it was more beneficial financially for them, but not necessarily, because it's best to teach them and get them to do all the work for their own, and then you reap the benefits of them in your team.
Yes.
Because you couldn't manage many people doing it that way. So we do prefer to do individuals or, people, more so than companies. But yeah, we don't do bulk buying, for instance, either. Okay, so the main things to remember with the power of 3 is a kit doesn't count towards the power of 3. It has to be the first order, which is usually the month after. And the team volume changes if you place someone that's on your front line. It comes out of your 600 OV. Okay, so if everyone's ordering, then 5-6 people should be enough. However, we live in a realistic world. Not everybody can afford to. Some people might not want to do the 100, they might just want to do 50 to get the points. So you might have to enroll a few people, a few extra people to be able to get that 600 on your team volume every month. But there's quite a few people in the team that are doing this on a regular basis. And just to explain here, this diagram here is pretty good, and I've put the equivalents up here in sterling and rupees. I've got paid on level 2, for instance. So what I'm trying to do is help people here do the same and repeat the same and get 3 people, help them find 3 people each and help these, because you're building a very strong structure to your business then. And once you've done that, it's easy to help other people achieve their goals and dreams as well. That's why we ask people when they join on the reduction, what do they want out of it? What are their priorities? It's about what they want and how we help them. But certainly when I got the first level, I put that money towards my own ordering. And by the second level, it's self-funding your business, and then you're getting paid extra as well. And you don't have to worry about buying your own products. I see it now as it's a healthcare, it's a preventative healthcare system for me and my family. And it's now self-funding. So, you know, where else can I go? Enjoy what I do, be passionate about what I do, and have a self-funded healthcare program in with it. It's a win-win situation.
When you put it like that, Heather, what can you say?
I know. Yeah. So sharing the oils is the way forward. However, like I say, you don't have to do it on the scale of introducing if you don't want to, if you're not comfortable with that. But certainly friends and family, talking to people, WhatsApping people, Messenger, and getting outside orders. Just think 5 lavenders in a month. I'll get your own order for nothing. You know, you don't have to be lavender the month after. You could do it with the same 5 people, do it with peppermint. Obviously, it'd be better if they joined you, and then they would be doing that. But not everybody wants to join. So, you know, you just have to work with what we have, don't we, and speak to as many people. It is a numbers game, not going to lie. You do have to speak to a lot of people to build this. But why not do it fast and get it over with? The more you speak to, the faster you speak to them, then the quicker it builds. And when you've got momentum in the team and this is building and you're helping someone else do it, I've just helped someone else with their Power of 3 today because of enroll somebody. And it's a really nice feeling being able to help someone else because your own Power of 3 is sorted. It's really good. And that's what we do as teammates. So I'll shut this screen share. All these are available on the Stack app for India, and I've got the UK versions if anybody wants them. I'm just going to stop